Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and the fans are pouring into the stadium. The tension palpable. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live here on EA TV. Hello everyone, the weather forecasters promised us a very pleasant day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray here on the commentary position, joined by Lee Dixon. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It's Brentford taking on Chelsea.
Well, thank you, Derek. Glorious atmosphere here, really looking forward to it. The fans are too. The players look like they're up for it. This could be end-to-end. We could get goals today, Derek.
Well, so many terrific players have come through German youth academies in recent years. One such player, Kai Havertz. Lee, what do you think we'll see from him today?
Well, I love watching him. He's got quick feet, quick mind. He wants you to come close to you so he can get past you. So as defenders normally stand off him, and then he's got more time to pick the pass he wants, and he normally finds the best one.
Well, here's how the lineup looks for Brentford. We're thinking 4-3-3.
Yeah, one central striker, Derek. The width comes from the wingers who will stay high and wide. Very narrow midfield and a conventional back four.
Here's the lineup for Chelsea. N'Golo Conte starts alongside Kai Havertz in the centre of midfield. And in attack, it's the very pacey Timo Werner. And now they get the ball rolling. Bernard. Here's Nørgaard. Baptiste. Ivan Toney. Possession one. Chelsea were richly praised for their win against Leicester City. How will they fare in this match, Lee?
Well, Derek, they're in a great position. Europa League place just around the corner. Can they stay there? Can they keep that impetus going? Hope so.
Well, a little lucky to get away without a card. Might be his last warning, though. Quite simply, not clinical enough with the header, Lee.
Well, headers are always difficult. It's all about timing, and he got the timing completely wrong there.
We can go to Alan McInally now for news of a goal in the Wolves game. Alan.
It's a goal for Crystal Palace. 8 minutes played, 1-0.
Thanks as ever for the update, Alan. Not to be advised giving the ball away in that position. He cuts it back. There it is, and just the ideal start.
Well, here's the goal again, and he's just been caught napping, hasn't he? Had his pocket picked and rightly punished. Schoolboy stuff.
Well, let's take another look at that goal, shall we? The opening goal of the game, then. Mbeumo. Here's Nørgaard. Baptiste. Ivan Toney. An attack full of promise. A very good tackle. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Can they keep it going? Oh, that's an interesting pass. Well, it might still work out for them. Conte. Much more straightforward for the keeper this time, but previously he had work to do.
Well, double bubble. He gets the ball in the end, but the first save he makes, absolutely brilliant.
Well, Chelsea did well to regain control of it. Oh, showing excellent vision. And now can he keep calm? In it goes! Delighted to be two in front. Things look good for them now.
Well, here's the goal again. It's a clever ball through and a great run. And because he's on his own, he collects himself and he finishes it perfectly past the keeper. Well, no wonder he's delighted. They've been bossing this game up to now.
It's going their way, 2-0. Christian Nørgaard. Bogdan Budko. A really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in. Punching it clear. And news of a goal at the London Stadium. Alan McInally with details.
It's a goal for West Ham United. 30 minutes played, 1-0.
Many thanks, Alan. Oh, in with a chance! And the last touch off the defender, so a corner coming up. And firing it into the area. Attending to his defensive chores.
Chelsea are really struggling in terms of possession, but to their credit, they've been absolutely blistering on the counter-attack.
Is it going to be? But it can't get all the way through. And Chelsea have given us away. And breaking at pace with menace. Well, so many possibilities, but it didn't happen for them. Clear foul play, and as a result, a free kick forthcoming. Well, he failed to get it away properly. And I think the threat has been averted. Conte. Jorginho. And a goal! Wonderful stuff as they accelerate away from the opposition.
Well, it's good play. Ian Wright always told me, stand in the middle of the goal. It sounds simple, but you don't have to get a lot of goals from that position.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored.
Well, enjoy the good days as a coach. It can be a roller coaster ride, I can tell you that.
Well, you've got to say, an incredible first-half performance. That scoreline tells you all you need to know. Jensen. Here's Nørgaard. Well, the referee has instructed the fourth official to put 2 minutes on the board. What can Chelsea do from this position? Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. Well, quite simply, he hasn't been able to make his mark in attack in this game, Lee.
Well, he's tried hard, Derek, I'll give him that, but his heart has ruled his head. Never clever enough today to find enough space to lose his marker. That's
Well, away they go again, and it was an eye-catching display by Chelsea in the first half of this match. Chilwell. Sarr now. Jorginho. James. Ziyech. Werner. Well, they couldn't quite muster a real threat. An important interception. Looks promising, this. And a throw-in it's going to be. And attempting the through ball. Timo Werner. Vital interception. The danger was very real. Well, we always enjoy bringing you live action on EA TV, and Premier League action coming up. It's Brentford facing Burnley.
Well, that should be a really interesting match-up atmosphere. I'm sure we're going to get an absolute belter, Derek.
Well, news coming through of a penalty. Alan McInally can fill us in.
It's a penalty for Everton. A slight delay as the ref clears the defenders. Big opportunity. Does he go for power? Oh, he's trying to clip it down the middle. The goalkeeper's read it. And now he looks a fool. 50.
Opportunity it is. Well, he saw the whites of the keeper's eyes and the whites of his outstretched gloves. Great goalkeeping.
Well, he's denied a certain goal there. Great reflexes from the keeper.
Played into the centre of the box. Well, he didn't have too much room to work with, but a long way off target. Don't forget, we have more live action from the Premier League coming up here on EA TV. It's Chelsea facing West Ham United.
Yeah, game after game, the season is relentless, but players just love to play. Give them a game any day of the week. That should be a belter.
Jensen, Baptiste, Christian Nørgaard. The master of perfect defensive positioning, Conte. And news of a goal at the London Stadium. Alan McInally with details.
It's a goal for Newcastle United. 71 minutes played. 1-1.
Alan McInally with his finger on the pulse. Chances on. The importance of that tackle cannot be overstated. Bernard. Christian Nørgaard. Pinnock. Untidy in possession. A real opening now. He needed to get... And now he must score. And a goal. It was served up on a silver platter for him.
Well, here's the replay. You've got to ask questions about the back line and the goalkeeper. They're simply not there.
Well, let's take another look at that goal, shall we?
Well, no wonder he's delighted. They've been bossing this game up to now.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. And news of a goal in the Manchester United match. Alan McInally will fill us in.
It's a second goal for Manchester United. It's been scored by Anthony Martial. He was played in behind the defence, and despite the keeper catching his leg, he stayed on his feet to score. 79 minutes played. 2-0.
Many thanks, Alan. Good-looking ball. There could be a chance now. Oh, just mistimed his run, and the flag going up.
Substitution for Chelsea.
And they will make the change now.
Number 6, Thiago Silva, to be replaced by number 15,
James.
Kurt Zouma.
Splendid tackle, and a throw-in coming up. He'll have a go here. And that's a straightforward stop. And news of a goal coming through from the Etihad Stadium. Alan McInally has the details.
It's a second goal for Manchester City. 5 minutes remain. 2-1.
Alan McInally keeping us right up to date. Could cross it in here. Magnificent challenge to win it back. Now the task is to remain focused. It has to be, surely. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a lovely quick counter-attack that sets up the chance, and that eventually leads to what amounts to a simple task of rounding the goalkeeper. 2v1, there's only one winner.
And that is that. The referee brings this match to an end, and Chelsea get the 3 points. Lee, what did you make of their performance as a whole?
Well, being potent up front gives you a great chance in any game, and they were certainly that today. Sharp, clinical, and exciting to watch for sure.
Well, he is a player with the capacity to enthrall Timo Werner. Lee, let's get your assessment as regards his performance in this game.
Well, clearly the difference between the two sides today. 2 goals, a really good performance, ran into the channel, did everything right. Absolutely, 9 out of 10.